Hi everyone. This reading is for my star sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for my cross watchers. I'm just gonna dive right in. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually gonna just give a little announcement to you guys. So thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for all my current subscribers. Thank you for my day ones. Thank you everyone for sticking it out with me. Just to let you guys know, this is a general reading. General. Okay? So it may apply, may not apply. I really I do these readings out of the kindness of my heart, because just to see, there's a message for someone that needs to hear it. Not every message is going to resonate with each and every single sign, but if you're drawn to, hi God Empress, how are you? But if you come and you listen to a certain sign that I'm doing, chances are there are certain messages that you need to hear. But please don't write in the comments unnecessary messages, because I will block you. I will delete those messages and I will block you. I do not need anyone spreading hate or any negative vibes on my page. I'm here to promote positivity, growth, prosperity in all different ways, shapes, and forms, and other people's. I'm not here to argue or just see unnecessary comments on my page. I don't do that out to other people's page. Please don't come for me. I don't have the time and energy. I'm focusing on helping those who really do need the help. So, all right, just need to get that rant out of the way. So this is for the star sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for the cross watcher. So I'm going to start off with some intuitive messages, and then I'm going to start shuffling with my tarot cards. But Sagittarius, the word I kept hearing for you guys over and over again was tranquility. Finally, there's peace within the air. There's peace within self. If you haven't reached a point in time where you find peace, there's a need for you to do change the way that you've been thinking. A lot of the times, if there's any negative energy or any negative thought patterns, thinking that you're not good enough, thinking that things are not possible, thinking that you can't reach that limit, thinking that you can't manifest your lifetime partner, a lot of this all has to do with what you're putting out to the universe energetically. If your vibrations are vibing high, naturally the universe has to bring you something that matches your vibrations. But it's all about consistency, having consistency within self, staying loyal to self, knowing that it's okay to experience certain feelings, emotions. It's okay for you to experience times where you're at your all-time low. Acknowledge where you are, where your feelings are bringing you. Once you acknowledge where you are right then and there, release it. Don't overthink it. Don't make it come back again. And if there are certain triggers or certain things that are making these scenarios reoccur over and over again, set yourself free. Take a step back and look at what is bringing those triggers up. Having a lot of self-control. And it's getting rid of triggers, period. We have to vibe at an all-time high vibrations. We are here to succeed. We are here to love. We are here to receive love. And I'm saying receiving because you guys are so giving. You guys are extremely, extremely giving. That when things come to you, when the universe wants to bless you, when things just fall on your lap. People want to help you. Don't deny it. Those are your blessings. You are all deserving of it. Yes, there are other people that, are going through tough times and are deserving of it. But the universe has its way of teaching everyone lessons. And everyone will receive their lessons, their blessings upon the time the universe has it set upon for them to receive it. But you cannot stop receiving your blessings. You cannot stop living your best life because you're worried about others. You guys are genuine people. And you guys are worthy of receiving your blessings. Don't cut yourself short. And if you feel the need to cut yourself short, question yourself as to why. Why do you feel like you're not deserving of your blessings? Why do you feel like you're not deserving of anything? Why do you feel like you're not good enough for receiving certain things? And what is it that makes you feel uncomfortable and not receiving the help that you do deserve? You guys are so quick to help others. Extend your hand. Come up with a solution. Even go out your way and even getting people from point A to point B. Hey soul, how are you? And it's just, it's your time to receive. The more you show resistance into the universe when you're receiving your blessings, the more the universe is going to sense that there's a blockage and you're going to show that to the universe that you're not being grateful for what they're trying to give to you. So if someone's giving you a blessing, welcome it with open arms. Don't question it. Do not question it. And, don't ever question it. And a lot of the times I feel like if there are reasons why you're overplaying things over and over in your head, it's really not in, if you guys are looking into astrology, if you guys are looking into your zodiac signs, it's really not, it doesn't really come down to it. It comes to the way that you were raised. A lot of times, mother, your father, they may feel like, they were probably brought up in an upbringing where they don't feel good enough. Or that, life wasn't easy. But just because, every lifetime that one goes through, we're dealt with certain hands. Just because your parents were dealt a certain hand doesn't mean that you're being dealt that same hand. It's you're a whole complete different generation. So let's stop with old patterns. Let's break ourselves free from our thoughts, our own status quo, and what we feel like is acceptable and what is not. Let's not put labels on things anymore. Let's just be who we are freely without any judgment, without caring or even taking into consideration other people's feelings or points of view of our life. We all have our own lifestyle. We do not walk in the same type of shoes. Walk in your own damn shoes. Worry about your own lane as I'm gonna walk in mine. There's no need for other people to come here and criticize the way you eat, the way you chew, the way you walk, the way you breathe. No, screw you. Focus on the way that you're doing your own thing, and I hope you don't choke. Like, that's the type of energy I'm feeling for you guys, and it's just like, for a lot of you guys, it's just like you're taking off your coats, you're taking off your jackets, you're just putting those fuzzies on your feet, and you're just comfortable. You're getting to a point in life where you're just comfortable with who you are as a person. And that's just a beautiful feeling. And once you open up that door and you welcome in that vibration of being yourself and loving yourself and being who you are, the blessings that you have been blocking down, whether subconsciously you acknowledge it or not, things are just going to be falling at your doorstep. But you have to reach this place of tranquility within yourself and question if there's any lack. Let's not think about the lack. Let's think that we're abundant. Let's give ourselves our own positive affirmations. I am worthy. I am lovable. I am beautiful inside and out. I'm a damn good person. And today I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this in such a way that it makes myself, me as a person, feel better. Because, you know, this is what's going to raise my vibration if I keep putting the good out there. So that's what I was getting for you guys intuitively. Alright, so let's start your reading. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And for my cross watchers, what are the messages I'm not receiving them yet? Nope. Okay. What are the messages, universe? Spirit guides, God, for Sagittarius. What are the messages that Sagittarius has to hear? These cards are kind of slippery, so that's why I'm not taking the jumpers out, because I'm still trying to form a tight grip on them. Sagittarius, I'm seeing a lot of you guys. Your third eye is opening. Downloads will be coming in. You may experience a lot of headaches. You may experience a lot of sleepless nights, tossing and turnings. I'm being told to tell you to make sure you work with lavender oil. I should be better like that. Being told to work with lavender oil. Wear things that are of soothing colors, like a purple, blue. And please start wearing sunglasses for whoever's squinting when they're walking. Alright, so we're gonna dive right in. So the first card I got for you guys is the Four of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And between this Four of Cups, there's one cup that's coming up that is just very worthy. And what I'm getting from here is, if you look at this cup, there's 3 cups down here where there's tears falling upon there, especially the one, which is for me, what I'm saying is the root of all evil. And I'm seeing that within the 3 cups that were down, there was a third party situation. But as we release that hurt and that pain, here comes a true love offering that's prosperous, that is of high vibrations, that's reaching your level of frequency. And it's coming to you at a point in time where you least expect it. And it may seem too good to be true, but like I said, this is what I was getting for you guys. Stop blocking your blessings. Let blessings come in. You are deserving of your blessings. This is a cup of love that's coming directly towards your way, just when you're just ready to just be done with it. It's all I keep attracting is this type of energy, or these type of individuals You know, I'm just gonna stay stagnant. As soon as you go for that type of energy that I'm not looking for love, love comes and finds you. And it finds you in a point in time when you least expect it, which is so beautiful. Next we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords here is, it's the release of being backstabbed and like crucified here. And for a lot of you, your hands are the first ones rising up to the air, to the horizon, because you are so hands-on. You are so quick to put in all the hard work and dedication. You are so quick to just find solutions, think things through for people. You are always there to just, if there's any problems or any lacks, by any means necessary, you will work hard until you are able to fulfill this person's needs or wants, or any just anything that they're lacking that's giving them any type of pain, so-called pain. But as I'm looking at the Ten of Swords, this man, as though he is being stabbed from right from his back, laid down, and it's to the point that being stabbed to the back, out of all the tarot cards, you know, it just shows a lot of the person being stabbed in the back and them laying face down. This person's laying face up, so either the way that you were caught off guard or the way that you were being just stabbed in the back, you were somewhat aware of your surroundings and you were just kind of sensing that things were going to go a certain direction. But this is when you're standing up, and so you're being brought down just when you thought you were in a comfortable place. And you could have been investing so much time. You could have been working. That's why you're laying the way that you're laying here. And you're looking at your hands as being as a way of, how can I explain this? You're looking at your hands as like, though your heart and everything else were crucified, but your hands are something that you cherish so much more. You value your hands more than anything. Because you need to feel things, you need to touch things, you need to, the way that you work and the way that you learn is with your hands. And for it to be crucified too here, it's for it to be stabbed this way, and for you to just look at it. You know, this should also just bring an awareness of, let's not be so quick to just be so hands-on with people that don't really appreciate us, people that are not vibing on our own frequency. You know, these hands we should use for ourselves, not for others. We should not be so quick to sacrifice ourselves for negative Nancy's or, you know, dirty Bill here. We shouldn't be doing none of that. You know, all we have to get us through is our mind, our spirit, our hands, our feet, and our heart, which are the more crucial things more than anything. And in a way, this is just like, this is your death here. There's a death of this. It's like the death of, what I'm seeing here is just like, you know, someone just being laid out and with a bunch of flowers just being sent to the ocean. And it's the death of that. And it's peaceful too, as though it is very harsh. It's peaceful because you find peace because you see things for what they are now. You know what part you took in this, who are the snakes and who, yeah, exactly, because you're seeing from hands on and directly with the eyes being wide open, who your enemies were, who are the ones that stabbed you in your back. There's a sense of knowing here and a peace here. Next we have the Hierophant. This is a Taurus, also Virgo and Capricorn, but what I'm getting here, this is a high structural location. This could be something that is within your environment, or it's like it's in the center of where all these things are occurring, or has a strong connection. Either that's in school, either that's in church, either this is, you could even have a type of job where you're like, you know, working with a lawyer, and you're like a paralegal, or I don't know. It's like those people that work with their attorneys but they're not attorneys yet. Or you could be in a setting where you're studying to become a doctor. Something of like a high structure vibration here. That's what I'm picking up here. But within this high structure, you know, there's, within these two birds, there's one that's more of higher wisdom, as there's one that's somewhat inferior, insecure. But this is all in one setting. And, you know, a lot of the times when you're in a setting of where there's just only just like one vice president, one manager, one CEO, and you have to work upon that person, it's just being aware of this person may have two different sides. But the two different sides require structure. So if you maintain the structure within yourself, you may bypass this because it's within their surroundings. But being aware of a type of person that may be like this. So when a person's just being very inferior, very just of low vibrations, but they're very structured and their head is held up high, you know, there's two different sides to this person that should be brought up to awareness. So it's keeping like a distance with this person as well, because this person may put on this persona that, you know, that they're very well educated, that they don't need anyone, that they've come from a great upbringing, positive mother, father, or that, you know, they've made it through everything, but, you know, one head is held down. So there's something that this person may be easily intimidated by. And to be quite honest, with you receiving a true, having love come in just when you least expect it, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of those who are just, who you've just helped so much, and just to see them play out, to be the one stabbing you in your back and being the ones to end this old version of you, is you're really seeing people for who they are. And that alone is just like your blindfolds have been completely removed off, and it's setting you free. It's just like this old version of you being so gullible, being so quick to just help, and being so selfless, which could have also played a part. Not saying that it's a bad thing or it's your fault, but it puts you at a all-time high risk to fall in a third-party relationship, because this person could have kept you busy, so busy to the point that you were so, distractions weren't coming in because you were so focused on the main goal. You're so focused on providing and being that person. That's why your hands are so dirty. And you're being caught up in your workplace, or the places that whatever you're doing to help and to provide and to guide or to go on as your daily routine. to help these people. That's when you're being caught off guard, and that's when you're being stabbed in the back the most. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I love this Wheel of Fortune being right next to the Hierophant, because within the structure, it's the end of the structure, because the light has come out. There's a resurrection here of the way that you see things, the way that you handle things, the way that you envision your surroundings too. And it's being okay with that. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Hey Frost, how are you, Frost? And it's the end of that cycle, and it's, you have learned your karmic lesson here. The 10 is very, very symbolic here, because without having the 10 of Swords and then having the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, just that 10 alone is just representing that it's just at a completion. Here's the death of all this. Welcoming new beginnings. You've learned your lesson. And also this is like it's like a birthing too as well, to a new you, a new better of you. Like you already wholesome as it was, but now we're just modifying you. We're just sparkling up that copper penny, or we're just cleaning off that diamond, getting that diamond, you know, cleaned off, polished off, so you could vibe brighter and higher, because there were lessons here that were learned that got your hands a little dirty. And the Wheel of Fortune, you could be dealing with a lot of thick signs. We have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, but also what I'm seeing here too, we have Cancer, we have Leo, we have Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, and I forgot this other sign. Forgot this one. Don't come for me. I'm on pain meds right now, and I'm just happy that I'm able to sit up and do a reading right now, because it's been bugging me all day. But once this new cycle has opened, it's like a whole chapter. It's like you're opening up a fresh, clean book. It's just like you don't know how your story is going to begin, but you don't know how it's going to end. But what's beautiful about this is that you are in control of your new story, the way that you are going to start your new chapter, your new chapters as well. And here's the Death card here. So it's very, like I said, this was a complete transformation here. You being so vulnerable, you giving your heart to the wrong person, is the end of this. It's the end of just being so selfless. And I kept getting this for you guys. You guys are going to have to welcome your blessings in. If someone offers any assistance for you, any guidance for you, someone just wants to hold the damn door open for you, say thank you. Just say thank you. And just welcome it all in. Don't put any blockages out, you guys. I have to emphasize this, because there's no gratitude. Honestly, it's going to show that you haven't learned your lessons, because you were showing love and appreciation towards the wrong people that are giving you blessings and that want to help you and want to see you growing. Their vibrations are matching your vibrations. Show gratitude, and if they want to help you, let them help you. Okay, let's clarify the 4 cups for Sagittarius. The Star. Like I told you, you're gonna get love, and you're gonna get a true love offering right after you least expect it, because you're so dwelling on a third-party situation. This is that fuckery type of shit. And here comes something that's matching your vibrations, that is on your level. And this is when it's coming in. Clarifying the Four Cups. We have the Star and the Sun. Wishing upon a star. And when you're wishing upon a star, little do you know, the star that you are wishing upon is the sun. It's like happy days. You have the death and then you have the sun. It's very symbolic, you guys. It's a complete transformation. Like I said, please, you guys, try to... Your third eye is going to open, and is going to open at such a high magnitude. And what I love about this new moon is it's like this new moon, we're in Taurus season, and we are forced to ground ourselves. We are forced to get rid of what's no longer serving us. Clear as day. It's like looking at it from what it is, detaching emotions and just sticking to the bigger picture to form a strong, abundant structure for ourselves. We're not doing it for anyone else. We're doing it for self. We're doing it for self. Clarify the Ten of Swords for Sagittarius. Messages we have for the Ten of Swords. Oh, okay. All right. So the Ten of Swords, and you guys got like a 3-4. So that, like I said, you were done wrong. You were so giving to the wrong people, and you paid the price here. You definitely paid the price here. But what's a good thing is that you're seeing things for what they are. You're seeing people for who they are, what intentions they have towards you. And this is just setting that blindfold off, and it's just setting you free, breaking those chains that you had on your hand, devoting yourself to these people. Then now we have the Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, there's abundance here. There's growth, prosperity. Prosperity within the self. Because we don't need another party right now, because we are arriving at such a high vibration that we are focused on self. We're not looking for love, and love is coming to you when you least expect it, when you're not looking for love. And also too, that could be a blockage too, as well. As I'm thinking about this right now, as you're dwelling on a third party situation and love may be trying to come in, let's not focus on a third party situation anymore. Let's focus on just appreciating where we are right now, the lessons that we are learning, what we can do different for tomorrow, and how can we set the tone up higher for tomorrow, and how can we help other people who are going through situations like this that feel like there's no tomorrow. What can we do to just help prosper their mentality? What can we do different? And it's doing things on your own here. You're not waiting for anyone to help you or to guide you. We're doing this within ourselves, because we are of the light. We are the sun. We are the star. We are abundant. We are light workers. We shine the light for those who need guidance. And this is what we're doing. And that alone could put intimidation upon others, because you are vibing at such a high frequency that the moon comes out. And like I said, and I was getting this when I was looking at the Hierophant, there is intimidation. Especially with someone who feels like they've had it all, especially in this upbringing or in this structure. There are secrets. But what I like about the moon card here, what was being held out in the dark is being shed to the light, whether they like it or not. And this is a Cancer card. It's like this poor crab is being roasted out in the sun. Like on all types of angles. All types of angles. It's crazy. I love these cards. And then following that, we have the Judgment. So if whoever has done any wrong, whoever has put their hand in fire and thought that they wouldn't get burned, they're getting burned. They're going to start feeling the consequences. Things are going to be shed up to the light. Whoever had any part, whoever put more fuel to the fire, whoever just didn't say anything, whoever was trying to hide things and not just keep things hush hush, or just work behind the scenes. It's that cold energy with that hot fiery energy. And what I like about the Judgment card, you know, it is like strong Scorpio card here. And I'm seeing Capricorn. But in a way, I'm getting like a Sagittarius vibe here. It's a balancing. It's the balancing out of emotions, because you feel so hurt and angry because you were done so wrong. But then there's this coldness too, where, you know, this hurt you so bad that there's certain aspects in your life that you put blockages on, that you somewhat froze, so that you just don't want to be bothered. So in a way, this is a high representation of, like, you know, the judgment that you have within yourself, that you're placing upon yourself. And, you know, a lot of times when we go through bad scenarios, we blame ourselves because, you know, like I said, we invested, we gave it our all, we dedicated our hearts, our hands, our bodies, our minds, our soul. We dedicated everything, thinking that it was for the right person, but it wasn't. And it's being okay with that. Though you were done wrong in the past, and though that you were done wrong here, and you did yourself wrong, set yourself free. You know, you can't go through life thinking that, you know, you're not going to experience any type of hurt. And you won't experience just one time, 2 times, 3, 5 or 6, 7, 8. It will continue coming, and it will continue going. But it's the way how we maintain ourselves, the way we maintain our energy, the way that we maintain our point of view of life in general is what's really important. How we maintain ourselves as an individual when we're going through tough times like this. Are we going to let tough times like this lower us down, anchor us down? Or are we just going to use that as an example to anchor up higher? Empress. And like I said, you know, within this higher event, there was an intimidation, but there's like, you know, this, you know, someone who's very well educated, but this person who, doesn't matter how highly educated they are, they're so easily intimidated within the structure, whether this is at home, whether this is at your job, whether this is in your schooling, if you're going for your doctorate, your nursing, if you're going for your bars exam, wherever you are. Even I'm even seeing police academy, even a police station with the even fire departments with chiefs and all that. You know, you may be working in a setting where you intimidate, but it's maintaining your self-structure. It's forming a barrier so that this individual can't intervene. Staying well structured within yourself these two birds are going to be forced to stay in the area that they are, because you are well structured all the way around. There's no entry point for this person to come in to intimidate or to cause any chaos. They're forced to even just stay within. And a lot of you, I'm getting a strong Gemini feeling there with that card. I usually don't get that, but I'm just feeling it. Next, within this structure, you're experiencing growth, and you will experience a lot of options. And this can be quite intimidating, because you will be experiencing a lot of options, because you are prosperous. You are vibing at an all-time high vibration. So you may get a lot of job offerings. And I don't see this being as much as cup offerings as being love offerings. I'm just seeing this as opportunities. And the only reason why I say this is that I'm not getting this from this type of card is because there's no fluids, there's no love, there's nothing tangible or drinkable within this cup for me to think that it's just of love. I'm just seeing that these are cups that you could fill your own damn self with, your own opportunities that are going to be brought your way, especially with the Empress card here. She is pregnant, so this is one you may find yourself either going through education, nurturing something, growing in certain aspects of your life, that blessings are going to come in, opportunities are going to come in. That's why there's that intimidation that I was getting from this Hierophant. But staying well structured, staying whole within self, keeping things to yourself too. Don't communicate anything, or don't communicate what you're doing, what you're planning, what you believe in. None of that. Don't communicate. Keep it plain and simple, black and white. We don't need to be talking about spirituality at work. We don't need to be talking about what's our next plan, what are our goals. No, let's just talk about how we can make a day a better place. How can we, what can we learn? What can we just, how's your day going? Oh, talking about restaurants and stuff like that, but just keep your personal life out of it. Don't see it as an entry point. And I'm telling you guys, your third eye is opening. Please start working with that. And I'm seeing emerald too. And I'm seeing a lot of purple here. A lot of purple here and blue. Start working with those colors, you guys. And I'm getting strong lavender oil still, so definitely keep that in mind. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. Got the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Got the Knight of Wands. So you may, as a Wheel of Fortune, like I said, you're learning a lesson. And you are going to start your book. You are going to start your chapter. Aw, that's good. Purple means a lot of like, how can I say? It's like smooth emotions. Keeping calm. Keeping tranquility. It's that calmness type of color. It mellows a lot of emotions. That's what I was getting. But for a lot of you guys, you may have someone come back. And this is a test, because though you are aware of a lot, this person may come back. No problem. This person may come back, but we are all already aware that this person's very in and out, because your growth, your vibrations are so high that this person may feel like, if I did it once, I'll do it again. Had this been the Knight of Pentacles, I would have been more accepting about it. I would have been all for it because, a Knight of Pentacles, he's very of grounding energy. But the Knight of Wands is just very flighty. And here you are, you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. So just be very cautious, because as you're walking away from things that no longer serve you, this person is going to come once again right behind your back when you least expect it. So let's just be put on awareness now, because this is our main goal. This is what we're striving for. This is what we want. We are in control here. We are in control. Sorry, my phone. We are in control of the way that we're going to start our chapter and the way that we will end it. We are in control here. Away with flighty energies, flighty people. Let's just leave behind permanently things that no longer serve us, because it's not for our highest good. Clarify the Death card for Sagittarius. But I love your reading so far. It's just very just peaceful, even though it does come from like a rocky story or your rocky journey. But it's you find peace. You find your own tranquility here. It's the death of a third-party situation, Three of Swords. And the thing is, it's the death of feeling that you're not good enough. It's the death of being the one that's carrying all the burdens and all the pain and all the unanswered questions, unanswered questions, getting the answers that you seek but not getting them. It's being the one taking all the pain, taking everything on, when in reality there were two swords that were inflicted upon your heart. You stand within your own truth, and here are people crossing at your truth. So it's the end of that. And it's welcoming in teamwork, people of high vibrations. They're only going to heighten up they're only going to heighten up your education, heighten up your spirituality, the way that you see things. Here's when you're devising a plan. This is when you're networking, when you're building, when you're coming up with that blueprint of building your empire. This is when you're starting to begin that journey of let's put our heads together. What can we do? What can we do different? How can we work together so that we all win? It's that teamwork energy here. But I want to know more. That's why I'm clarifying it. And it's being done with this energy, the Five of Cups. And welcoming in that Hermit. Like I said, keep your things to yourself. You be your own light when your own surroundings are dark. Staying true to self. Staying loyal to self. Keeping things at a minimum. And it's just, let's not cry over spilled milk. There's a reason why these three cups were so easily able to tumble. And they're tumbling now because they're hurt. And I'm aware who these people are. I'm aware who had their hands where they shouldn't have had their hands. But guess what? I see things for what they are, but I still got two cups right here, and I still have things growing out of them. I haven't lost it all. I haven't lost myself. And if I haven't lost myself, I haven't lost my soulmate that the universe is trying to align me up with. You were meant to easily fall right before my eyes. And it was for me to see this. But also, I'm seeing this for what it is. But I'm staying optimistic about the future because this is what I want. This is what I want. What other messages can we give Sagittarius? Listen to your intuition. You got the High Priestess, Pisces energy. You have Virgo coming in here. And the Queen of Wands. Listen to your intuition. Stand in your power, you guys. Listen to your intuition. You are very much aware of what is really going on within your surroundings. You have the crystal ball over your head. Your third eye is going to open. You're going to see things at such a high vibrational energy that you yourself may be quite intimidated, because you will be receiving downloads upon downloads upon downloads upon downloads, and you may feel overwhelmed or kind of like tired, exhausted, because you don't know how to put these things together. But just be easy with yourself. Have that confidence. Heighten up your ego. Heighten up your intuition. Because once you sense comfort and you give out comfort within your intuition, these downloads that you will receive will be so much easily received. You'll receive it at such an ease that you'll be able to distinguish what these downloads are for who, what, when, and where. And I'm getting a lot with these downloads too. It has a lot to do with what you're planning. Things that you are trying to work towards. If you're networking, starting off apps, trying to buy a house, an apartment, a loan, listen to your intuition. Don't second guess yourself, because once you second guess yourself and you throw a second guess up in the air, you're creating a blockage. Whether you like it or not, you are creating a blockage. And the reason why you're creating a blockage is because you're letting the universe know that I am not trusting self. So just to bring that to an awareness for you guys. And like I said, someone's gonna make a love offering. Page of Cups. Innocence. You regain your innocence back. And once you regain your innocence back, someone else comes in as well, and within your alignment, within your frequency. And you have abundance coming in directly your way. Abundance. You guys have a lot of 10s here. A lot of major arcanas. But it's like, this is like a long time due. Wow. 10 of Cups. 10, 10, 10, you guys. A lot of synchronicities. That's great. I'm glad you guys are into bigger and better things. But if no one has ever given you an apology, you don't need an apology. The first apology that it's 11/11, you guys. Make a wish. Make a wish. Treat yourself nicely and welcome your blessings in. Don't create any blockages. A lot of new beginnings. Your dreams will come true. Just be mindful of the blockages, you guys. Okay? I love you guys, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Thank you everyone for coming. And I will be changing the title because I'm seeing the Libra. I don't know what's going on with my phone, you guys. Listen, I'm just rolling with the punches. Like, can't take any more punches. take it. Whatever it is, it is. But I love you guys, and have a good night, and I wish you guys the very, very best, and I love you guys. Honestly, I really do love you guys, and I hope you love yourselves too, because if you don't, I will for you. Alright, you guys, have a good night. Take care. Bye.